Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Timmy Treacle, also known as Horror Fan for Life. And today I'm bringing you some more top 10 lists. I'm going to be leading off with my top 10 movies from 2002. But before I get to those movies, I do have some honorable mentions that I will throw out there. And they are The Transporter, Signs, Men in Black 2, The Santa Claus 2, Panic Room, Scorpion King, About Schmidt, Jackass, The Tuxedo, Friday After Next, Ghost Ship. All great movies, just couldn't make my top 10 list. But at number 10, it is Austin Powers and Goldmember. This is the third and final movie in the trilogy. You have Mike Myers returning, of course, and playing multiple roles. He plays Austin Powers, Dr. Evil, Fat Bastard, Goldmember, and he is awesome in this movie. Along with, we have a new, I call them Austin Girls, and this one is Beyonce, and she was a total surprise in this movie, and she's a knockout by all means, and yeah, she did a really good job in this movie. Um, but for Mike Myers to play all those roles is really phenomenal, and it shows his talent in playing multiple roles. Of course, you have Vern Troyer returning as Mini Me, um, and you have Seth Green returning. Um, I believe it's Robert Wagner as number two. Um, and then I can't remember Austin's father's name. Michael Caine, I believe it is. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section below, but I believe it's Michael Caine. But in this movie, of course, Dr. Evil is one to uh, take over the earth, and he wants money, or he is going to uh, kill people uh, with this laser that he has. And then Scotty actually turns evil in this movie as well, and he presents him with sharks with freaking lasers on their heads, as he wanted in the first movie. But this movie's got a lot of laughs. Goldmember, the character is great. Smoking a pancake, pipe and a crack, bong in the bits. So there's no pleasing you. Yeah, it's an awesome movie. But yeah, Goldmember comes in at number 10. Number 9 is the live action Scooby Doo movie. I know critics were mixed with this movie. Some probably most hated it, but I love Scooby Doo. I love this live action movie. I love the sequel as well. I think they picked a terrific cast to do these movies. Um, you have Sarah Michelle Gellar, who plays Daphne, Linda Cardellini, who plays Velma, Matthew Lillard, who plays Shaggy, and Freddie Prinze Jr., who plays Fred. Now, Matthew Lillard, he also voices Shaggy in the animated cartoons and movies now. He took over for Casey Kasem when he retired, I believe in 2009 or 10. And Minnie Cohen, who was on The Facts of Life, um, she voices Velma in the cartoons. And then, of course, Frank Walker voices Fred and Scooby. But yeah, Scooby Doo, I love the live action movie, and it deserves a spot on my top 10. Although many critics would disagree, but I don't care. Number 8 is 8 Mile. This is a great movie. It is a story of about a rapper, Eminem, Marshall Mathers, and shows how he grew up in a trailer park. His mom, they didn't have a lot of money, but he could write and he could battle and he could rap. This was a lot of fun. It had a great cast in it, and yeah, it's just an enjoyable movie. Um, and it won an Oscar for "Lose Yourself," I believe, for the soundtrack. So and Eminem was praised for his acting as well. But yeah, fantastic movie. Number 7 is Gangs of New York. Number 6 is Barbershop. I love Barbershop. The trilogy is fantastic. The second movie, in my opinion, is The Weakest Link. The first one is my favorite. You got a great cast. Uh, but yeah, it's a lot of fun, a lot of laughs. Cedric the Entertainer has some good one-liners in there. Ice Cube, of course, is Ice Cube. You have Anthony Anderson as well. It's just a lot of fun, and basically, it's a lot of jibber jabber centered around this barbershop. And yeah, it's a great time. Number 5 is Catch Me If You Can. This is a fantastic movie. Sorry, I need a drink. It has Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks. DiCaprio is 17 years old, and Frank Abagnale Jr., who is a real person, this is a true story, at 17, started writing back checks, fraudulent checks, cashing them all over the United States and around the world. And he ended up getting millions and millions of dollars until he was finally captured by the FBI, who Tom Hanks has been chasing throughout the movie. And when he finally catches him, he basically pretty much gives up. But eventually, he ends up working for the FBI in their checks fraud department, and continues to advise them to this day to catch fraudulent checks and all those things. And he gets paid tons of money to do so. But Catch Me If You Can is a great movie. Check it out. Number 4 is The Ring. Yes, this original movie is fantastic, and this is a loosely based remake of the Japanese version of Ringu, which is okay. I actually like this version better, but nonetheless, this is a great movie. It spawned sequels, which honestly we really didn't need. This would have been a great standalone horror thriller movie, but nonetheless, it's definitely worth a spot in my top 10, and it comes in at number 4. Number 3 is The Bourne Identity. Yes, I didn't watch these movies until early last year, and I was really excited. After watching this first movie, I was excited for the sequels. I finally knocked them out. At least the first 3. I got the trilogy done. I know there's a couple more movies out there, including one that doesn't have Mr. Bourne in it, but eventually I'll get around to watching them. But my main goal was to watch the trilogy with Matt Damon, and they were fantastic. And yeah, definitely deserves a spot on my top 10. Coming in number 2 is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. As you know from my last list in 2001, Sorcerer's Stone, I believe I had at number 1. I love the Chamber of Secrets, and I love the sequels. You may or may not see them all in my top 10 list. They'll definitely be in the honorable mentions. But Chamber of Secrets is a great follow-up to the first movie. It continues their backstories, their education at Hogwarts. And it's just an amazing film. I've never read the books, which I heard are really excellent. Maybe eventually sometime I'll get around to it. But the movie will suffice for now. And my number 1 movie of 2002 is Spider-Man. Spider-Man is freaking awesome. Tobey Maguire will always be my favorite Spider-Man. I love the trilogy, but the first movie is my favorite. You got a great cast, and you have James Franco, whose father becomes eventually the Green Goblin, and then he does in the third movie. I can't remember. I think it's Emma Stone that plays Mary Jane in this movie, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below, but I think it's her. I always get her confused with Emma Watson, and there's several other Emmas out there that I love, and I always get it confused. But nonetheless, this is a great movie with a great cast, and yeah, it's my number one movie of 2002. So in the comment section below, give me your top 10 movies of 2002. If you don't have a top 10 list, then just name a few. And let me know, did you agree with my list? What movies would you take out and replace on my list? Would you replace them all? Just let me know. And let's have a fun discussion about this. Other than that, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. And stay tuned for 3 more top 10 lists. And I'm going to be doing 2 TV show reviews as I have watched 2 pilots to 2 new TV shows that I'm really excited about. And I'm excited to talk about them to you. So until next time, I thank you for watching and check you later.